got a secret about how to successfully start an assisted living facility. I wanted to share it with you on today's video. Make sure you stick around so you can learn how you can successfully start an assisted living facility. Everybody, it's Brandon Gustafson. Welcome back to Assisted Living Investing. Happy to have you on the channel with me here today. I wanted to chat with you a little bit about a secret that I found as I started my assisted living facilities. It's going to help you successfully start your assisted living facility. I was working on filming one of the courses for the 12-week course I'm going to put on the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net. Make sure you go over to the website and sign up for our free underwriting calculator there, because it's going to help you out through the process, and then you'll be the first to know once I launch the course. But as I was going through and filming this course, I thought to myself, man, this is really good information. So I wanted to share it with you here on the YouTube channel, something that I learned through the process of purchasing my two assisted living facilities that is just really super important and super useful for you to know. So I'm going to kind of give you the background on the story, and I may have gotten into this at some point during my my time here on the channel. But when we bought our first facility in Colorado, I was just like super gung-ho. I wanted to get a facility. I wanted to figure out, and I figured I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out, and we'll get it done. So we went under contract for our facility. We closed on it. We were super excited. We had a nice dinner. We were just super excited to get this facility. It was really, really exciting for us. My dad and I had flown out to Colorado. We signed the papers. We were just super excited get things moving along. And we started doing that, and then the first payroll came, and we're like, it was a lot of money. It's a lot of money to pay for people to live, and we hadn't gotten any income yet from the facility because it was brand new. And then we started having more money. We had to do payroll again, and we had to pay our debt service, and we had to get insurance in place, and we had to buy groceries and all of those things. It was just, oh crap, here's more expenses. We knew it was a business going into it, but it never hit us until we started operating the facility that it costs a lot of money to operate a facility. And so we're just like, oh crap. So we had to put in some extra personal funds into the facility to help us operate. And that was stressful. It was really hard for us to be able to go through that process and be like, crap, we need to add another 20 grand into the bank account so that we can make payroll and have things working out for us. And we were able to make it. I'm going to flip that around now. So we started our facility in Idaho, and as we went under contract for that one, I think it was in October of 2020. So we had closed on our facility in Colorado, and we were kind of starting to see the difficulty there of finances as we were going through the process. And I had a conversation, I think it was a broker, may have been the lender, or maybe I found something online about it, but it was operating capital, getting extra operating capital and getting that from the bank. And I was, I'm going to see what I can do here. So I did my underwriting, again, plug for the underwriting calculator, get over to assistedlivinginvesting.net and figure out what my monthly expenses were going to be. So let's just say it was $20,000 a month for us to operate our facility, just round numbers. And so I was like, what if we asked for a month and a half of operating capital from the lender and said, hey, we want to do this. We already own a facility. We know how much it costs to get things started up front, and I need to make sure I have extra operating capital while we get the licensing in place and Medicaid and all of those things, that everything will fall into place. And so can I have $30,000, so a month and a half of extra operating capital? And the bank said, sure, yeah, that's not a problem at all. Make sure it's in your business plan, in your underwriting, make sure that it's very well documented why you want $30,000 and justify it through that process. But we don't have any problem giving you that extra money because we want to make sure that you're successful. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. So I put it in there. It got approved in the pre-approval process. And as we were getting closer to closing, I was like, could I ask for more? And they're like, well, at this point you can't. You could have up front, but you can't anymore. We have the amounts set. And so what I learned from that is I probably should have asked for a little bit more money. It would have put us in a better spot. But we were able to close the deal, and we got that $30,000 in operating capital. And that helped us make payroll, helped us buy groceries, helped us get the insurance, all those expenses that happen when you start up a facility that you don't have the money for unless you're putting in personal funds. We were able to get that. So the biggest secret I could tell you, one of the top things that you could do is ask for extra operating capital as you are going through the process of acquiring your facility, especially if you're doing an SBA loan. I've actually done that on my health coaching business that failed. Make sure if you are interested, go and watch the thing on Novus Health there. I can go over the process there of what happened, but when I started that business and got the SBA loan for that one, we also got extra operating capital, $15,000, $20,000 in operating capital, just to allow us to have some extra breathing room as we got the business up and running. So it's something that is very common, I would say, as you are getting businesses up and running, especially with the SBA. And if you can justify it, which you can do through using my underwriting calculator at assistedlivinginvesting.net, and show that it's going to cost me $20,000 to operate. I need 2 to 3 months of operating capital. So you're asking for $40,000 to $60,000 in operating capital. It's going to lift this weight off of your shoulders that at this point you don't even realize how big of a weight it is, but it will be gone and you don't have to worry about it, and you'll be fine. And the other thing to point out is, $40,000 to $60,000, it sounds like a lot of money. Is that going to have an impact on your debt service? That small of an amount, if you're getting $1 million over a 25-year term, an extra $40,000 isn't going to change your payment by all that much, $100 or so. You could do the math yourself to figure out what that would change it to, but it's not going to have that big of an impact. And for the weight that it lifts off your shoulders, I would highly recommend that you go about doing that. So the best way to do it, again, use the underwriting calculator, put it into your business plan, talk to the lender, and make sure that they understand that you are asking for this extra operating capital. I would say chances are they're going to work with you on it. It shows to them that you know what you're doing, and they're going to be more likely to be like, this person, they know what they're doing. They need that extra operating capital. We want to make sure that they're successful. We'll give it to them. It's not a big deal. If you do that, I think you're going to be golden. You're going to be fine, and you'll have that extra money to help you get down the path of operating your facility successfully from the beginning, while you're just trying to make money. And this is a question I see all the time. What do I do in the beginning? This is one of the best ways for you to get that extra money, for you to start, and for you to be successful. One last reminder, get over to the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net. Get that free underwriting calculator. You'll also get on a mailing list for a short 12-week program that I put together with some action steps. It's going to help you through the process as you're getting started. So once you get the calculator, you also get that newsletter that comes out every week in your inbox. And once I get the course up and available, you'll be the first to know that it's ready for you to purchase. And I'm making it very affordable so that you can get in there and learn the ins and outs of assisted living and how to get started yourself. So once that course is ready, if you've signed up for that underwriting calculator, you'll be the first to know about that course once it's available. Are you interested in learning more about residential assisted living, but you don't know where to go, or you're just confused and overwhelmed? At Assisted Living Investing, we're here to help you through the process, start to finish. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.